Hey guys, Mr. Cooney here with you for lesson 13 of grammar, and this is complete subjects and complete predicates. So we did simple subject and simple predicate, and that is going to kind of help us figure out how the whole sentence is put together as far as the complete ones as well. So reading through the instructions here, most sentences have additional words that tell more about the subject and a simple predicate. In my own words, those can come in the form of adjectives or adverbs, or very often prepositional phrases. You'll notice that prepositional phrases are just kind of all over the place. You know, there's really common ones that start with in, around, from, to, and things like that. So what we call the complete subject is made up of the simple subject and all the words that tell about it. Okay, so you can probably tell in a sentence like the members of the team voted by in uniforms that members is the subject, but the prepositional phrase of the team, right, is about those members, and so that's still part of what we call a complete subject before we get to the verb, which is of course voted. Likewise, the article the obviously is connected to it too. Okay, so that complete subject is more this whole bolded section right here. Okay, voted by the uniforms obviously would be the complete predicate. So the complete predicate is made up of all the words that tell what the subject is or does, including the simple predicate. So you can have other kinds of verb phrases that we haven't really studied yet. This is called an infinitive phrase here. It starts with to, but it's actually an infinitive because it's to plus a verb. But all you need to really remember is once you found the complete subject, the rest of it's pretty much going to be the complete verb. Okay, the verb and everything else kind of associated with that action or state of being. All the words that tell what the subject is or does, including the simple predicate. So the principal of the school invited us to a board meeting. And once you figure out that the principal of the school is complete, well, pretty much everything else, this verb plus everything else, invited us to a board meeting. That does include a pronoun, us, right? And then a prepositional phrase, to a board meeting, which modifies us, all part of the complete predicate. So a good way to find out the complete subject and complete predicate in a sentence is to find the simple subject and simple predicate first. We know that president is the subject and one is the verb. And then once you've done that, you can divide the entire sentence and put a line between them and say, here's a complete subject, here's a complete predicate, and all this kind of helps us understand clauses and how larger sentences will eventually fit together when we get to that extent. So what we're asking you to do is, just as the instructions say, draw one line under the simple subject, two lines under the simple predicate, and then a vertical line between the complete subject and complete predicate. So a box of old letters becomes, all right, box, that's the simple subject. And don't ever mistake a prepositional phrase that comes after the subject as being the subject. Now, in a sense, letters were found in the trunk, but what was found in the trunk was a box, right? And of old letters is helping modify that and describe that box through a prepositional phrase. So it's box and was found because it's a verb phrase. You include the helping verb. And then we just draw that line between them. Yeah, that's all there is to it. There's only one exercise. Let's do 20 of these. I think that'll be enough. And that's about it. So pretty easy lesson this week. And make sure and get that done by Wednesday night. Honors English. All right. See ya.